I I might be drinking too much, but who cares? You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Yeah, I'm having a great time. Look at me. This is fun. Look at you guys. You're drinking. It's a good time. Do you know you're allowed to cry in public if you have a beer in your hand? You know that's okay. Or it's like you see somebody crying at a bar and like, oh, that guy has a beer. He's going through some stuff, but he's working it out. Just the feeling you get. This was a bar we were at last night. I got called by the wrong name. You ever get called by the wrong name, but somebody says it with so much energy you know it's you? Like I walked in, this lady was like, Rodrigo, get your ass over here and give me a hug. I was like, yes, ma'am. Sounds fun. I don't even know you, but hold me. I hope somebody agrees with this. I feel like watching porn before noon is like day drinking. It's like, well, so they clearly peaked. Sleep it off? We'll sleep it off. Sounds fun. I'm visiting down here from New York. I like coming down here because in New York you kind of forget you're allowed to smile. That's okay. It's like everybody in New York's in a hurry. They have somewhere to go even though they have nothing to do. Or it's like even homeless people are like, get out of my way, I think somebody stole my box. Like they have shit to do. Like it's always in a quick thing. And it's just like, I moved from Puerto Rico to New York. And I made this deal with New York where it's like, I will deal with your shitty attitudes and your overpopulation and your expensive shit if you keep your storms down south. Okay? But if you have hurricanes ripping up the city like a scorned lover, deal's off, New York. I don't know what you're doing, but it's not fun anymore. Do you get that New York pissed off the earth? Do you understand how crazy that is? Like, you're not supposed to have a hurricane and snow in one rent cycle. That's not how shit should work. That's not how life should be. I feel like New York's like that dad who believes the harder he hits you, the better it's gonna be. Just every day is a smack in the head, you leave your house, it's just like, what? Trash on the side of your building? Nope, how about in front of your building? Rats that walk by you like neighbors, enjoy them. A random dick once a week, get used to it, it builds character. And you're like, enough with the character, New York, what builds a hug? How do I? Somebody put New York in rehab. This shit's gonna turn into your racist cousin, Boston. Calm down, New York. Like I've been there for 5 years. I think this is what like put me over the top. I got a parking ticket standing next to my car. You get how like that's a weird thing to happen. And I saw the cop come up, and I gave him like that universal, like, don't worry, officer, go save some lives, like that handshake, very basic one. He ignored it because he walked by me like him and my car had history. You got that? Like I was the new lover. They had unfinished business, and he started writing the love letter. He started writing the ticket out. And I was like, what are you doing, officer? In my head, I got so angry. I was like, I can't believe you're doing this. It's almost Christmas. It's not even the end of the month. There's no quota. Why are you being such a jerk? That the only thing that came out of my mouth was, I hope your wife leaves you. That's all. Do you know how angry you have to be to wish somebody eternal solitude? And I do, about $80 worth. It was fun because like the argument with the cop was like long enough that there were people watching. But they all had like that look in their eyes where it's like, this can only end in two ways, mace or a nightstick. Get back away, Spanish boy, this is not for you. This does not end well in the movies. Get away. I wasn't even angry at the people watching. It's like that's just like what we do. Like I'm not sure if this is just me, but I'm sure like other people have the same feeling where it's like, nothing will make me happier than seeing somebody else have a shitty day. You get that feeling where it's like, I can be walking down the street and I'm like, are you going to be miserable today? I'll stand and watch. What? They'll get it. They'll wait. I'll be late. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll work out. I saw this lady get angry, but she got like impressive anger. She got the type of anger you would pull your kids closer to you. Like, remember when you were a kid, somebody would yell in a store, your mom would grab your hand and be like, don't make eye contact, that lady's going. Like, it was that sort of anger, but it was weird because it was at a Sprint store. To like justify why she was so angry. But I walk in and I hear this lady rail on the Sprint worker, and I hear her go, Tanya, yes, hello, Tanya, where are my cell phone contacts, Tanya? So back as the worker's like, I'm sorry, we couldn't transfer them over, like there was nothing we could do. She goes, you couldn't what? I brought my phone in with contacts, let me speak to your manager. And this is where I fell in love with Tanya, because Tanya goes, I don't think he has your contacts either. Like, Me and three people started slow clapping. Like there was a dude behind me, like, bitch, you just got told, and laughed. I didn't even buy anything, which was weird. I think I realized in the past years I am a huge hater. Like a big old hater. Like if you need somebody to shit on a random dude, like I'll do it. I don't want questions, I don't care what you're angry, I'll get it done. I was at a bar and there was an attractive bartender and I hear her go, my boyfriend will be here in a little bit. I didn't know that guy, never met the dude. My reaction, screw that dude. Screw that guy, why is she with him? She should be with me. I have a sweet beard, why wouldn't she be with me? When the boyfriend walked up, he like introduced himself to everybody. He was one of those dudes. Like he introduced himself, like he shook my hand. When he shook my hand, we locked eyes. Gorgeous human being. Like soft hands, well groomed. For the rest of the night, I kept looking over at his table and I screw his friends. I should be his friend. Listening to his stories right now. I do this. That was exactly what I wanted to happen. Boom! We're having fun. Here we go. I do think it's weird sometimes when like you hear people. Like sometimes they're like I hear people like I love eavesdropping. Like that's just a fun thing. Like the closer I get to strangers, the better I feel about myself. Like it's one of those like sometimes you'll hear people talk and you're like, somebody let you out of your house? You're an adult. Like you odds are you pay taxes. That's a weird thing right now. Like somebody gives you money to go through life. Like I did a music show about like a month ago now. I was opening for a music group. The show was fun. It was fun, whatever. On my way out, I'm with a friend, and one of the main dudes from the band is outside having a cigarette. And in passing, I go, good job. My friend goes, it's nice to see local bands do well. The dude responds, we're not from here. We met in Ohio, then we moved to Florida, and that's where we really found their voice, and things were going well. But I got in some legal issues, so I had to leave. Obviously, the band came with me, LS Square, Brooklyn. And I go, what's LS Square? And he goes, long story short. What? After you gave me 10 minutes of your shitty story, long story short? Yeah, that's good. Like, the only way I reacted, I was just like, yeah, dude, GFY, dude, GFY. And he's like, what's GFY? I was like, go fuck yourself, because that's not how that phrase works. You really messed up a compliment. Like, I went from, like, having a good time to wishing nothing more that you and your 4-guitar band breaks up now. Because you felt the need to tell me that, like you felt the need to talk to me like an extra from Mean Girls. That was a thing. Really quick, guys. 4 guitars, 2 guitars too many. There's strings, it's a box, I know how it works. 4 makes you look lazy. The greatest song ever written, 1 guitar, maybe you've heard of it. La Bamba? Guys, my name is Rojo Perez, enjoy the rest of the show!